Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer, we're going to continue on with the Bacova Beer Company beers. This is Sally Amber Ale. Not a big beer, I think it's 6.4% alcohol by volume. Big plain Jane silver can with a very colorful label. I mean, Seth Ellis, the owner, head brewer there, doing some really colorful labels and has some decent tasting beers. I mean, they are nothing blowing my hair back or my socks off, but extremely well made beers. Fairly low ABV, and when I say that, he's not making any 10, 11, 12 percenters, any monster beers as far as I know. Mainly doing a lot of different styles in the 5 to 7% range. To get the macro lager drinkers and people wanting to drink a regular ABV beer. So we're continuing on. I've not had this beer before, guys, so we're going to find out what it's all about. These guys are in Hot Springs, Virginia, and they're not in any distribution yet, so you would probably have to go to the brewery to get your hands on it unless somebody is willing to pick it up and send it to you. Untappd says it's 52 IBUs, and its commercial description says hoppy up front, sweet in the finish. And looking at the pictures, it looks like a fairly clear beer. Nice amber color. So we've got the ABV, we got the IBUs, so let's get it popped open and get it into the glass. It is a very rich amber color. That seems to be pouring too much of a head, so the little swirly swirl will correct that. Oh yeah. Works just about every time, guys. Doing that, now we got us about a finger and a half of head. Now that looks like a very nice looking beer, but it is a very rich, almost caramel color. It's not a light amber; it's a darker amber, and can't see a lot of light through this big bowl part of the glass, but I can see through the thin part down here. A good looking caramel colored amber ale. To the nose we go. Yep, a little, and I don't know what hops he's used. I didn't get that information because he had to run off before I got to talk about a whole lot of the ingredients on these beers that I've got. But a little bit of pine and a little bit of citrusy notes, and it might be a little bit of maltiness in there too. So, smells pretty good. It's got a decent aroma to it. Like I said, nothing off the chain as far as hops goes, guys. Not to me anyway. I mean, especially after the New England styles that just ruined me, my nose and my palate. Smells good, so let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Seth. Much continued success, my friend. Real creamy on top. Almost looks like yogurt. Very smooth. All his beers are very smooth and easy drinking. Not a whole lot of bite to them at all. Now he's about perfected. He's probably brewed all these beers as a home brewer before he started up the business, and is brewing them now at Bacova Beer Company. Pretty good. Very tasty amber ale that would pair up very well with just about any food, burgers, pizza. I mean, would go well with just about any dish that you want to throw with it, guys. So it's very smooth, very quaffable, very easy drinking. So back in pour going in. And I call a lot of these beers transitional. It's not a derogatory term for me, but usually very smooth, very easy drinking, and sometimes very sessionable, depending on what you're used to drinking. I mean, if you're used to drinking 3 or 4 percenters, maybe a 6.5% might be a little bit much, but if you're used to drinking 5 or 6 percenters, you can very easily session probably 2 or 3, maybe even more, depending on what you're accustomed to. So, right out of the fridge, guys, let's go sip on it and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for quite a while. It's definitely up to room temperature. Nice slicing is left on the glass. It's a tasty beer, guys, like I said earlier. Well-made beer. A nice transitional beer. It's a little bit stronger, being at 6.4, almost 6.5% to be a session beer. But it all depends on what you're accustomed to drinking, like I said earlier. So, tasty beer. Well-made. Enjoyed it. Final chug. Delicious. Very enjoyable beer, guys. A good summertime beer, a good beach beer, a good pool beer. Very smooth. Pair well with just about any dish. Not too hoppy. Not too malty. Right there in the sweet spot. The G spot. To me, guys, like I said, didn't blow my hair back or anything. I'm going to give it 88. B+. Beer Advocate doesn't have, I don't think they have anything from this brewery rated. So far that I've seen, let me jump back one notch. No. Out of all the beers that they've produced, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have commented on all of them. So they don't have a rating for any of them, I don't think. No, they don't. So I don't know who's went through there and listed all these beers. Maybe Seth did, I don't have any idea, and put it on there. But not a lot of people have commented on it. So, over to Untappd. They have 185 people have commented on this beer. They have it at 3.6, which is a B beer, not quite to the B+. I think it's B+, so that's where I'm going to stick to. If you've had Sally Amber Ale from Bacova Beer Company, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.